gonna pin it up on my wardrobe, make sure that this is how it goes. What's up guys, Liam here and welcome back to LSJ TV. Today we are showcasing my transformation from week 1 of my summer shredding diet to week 4 out from the competition. 4 weeks left, are we going to be ready? You be the judge. Let's go. So my physique right now is very fluffy, yes. It's like when I went to Oxford with Charlotte, maybe I think it was last week. And Bath actually. We've just been away a couple of times and indulged, shall we say, in pizzas, in burgers, in nice sugary cocktails. You know, we've not held back, knowing that I've not got very long left, and I just kind of thought, fuck it, because I will be dialing it in, not having a Mackey's breakfast because I feel like it, not having a burger, not every single time anyway, within reason. It's like over this last couple of weeks, or this last week even, my physique was just like tipped over the edge, if you like, of what I wanted it to look like, as bad as I wanted it to get, should I say. I don't even know really how to phrase it, but it's just like this last week, my body's gone like, nope, okay, boom, that's your lot, you're fat again now. Now let me start off by saying I am well aware that I am not competition shredded. I am well aware that by losing a further few pounds, I am also still not going to be competition shredded. Nor has that ever been the goal. I made that very clear from the very start. It's stupid that I have to say that, but I do have to say that. The goal for me for this summer shredding competition, online competition, not in person, I can't see myself getting to Texas anytime soon. The sole goal and the sole purpose of this from the very get-go was for me to bring the best package that I have ever brought whilst enjoying my life, whilst doing the things that I like doing and not sacrificing too much, having that balance but still getting results. And I think with 4 weeks to go and like 25 pounds down total, we're doing a pretty good job of that so far. And I'm excited to see what we can do over the next few weeks just by dialing it in just that little bit more. Just pushing that little bit hard, because you got to think there's been so many things that have just unpredictably kind of got in the way. So where are we at on the old chart? Well, in a nutshell, we really are not doing that bad. So this whole process on this sheet started on the 8th of June 2020, and the goal at the time was to be 171 pounds. We were actually above that at the time. Today's date, as you guys can see from my fancy Apple Watch, is Thursday, the 10th of September 2020, i.e. the week of the 7th. Every single day on this sheet is a Monday, so I had a goal for every single Monday going forwards. To start off with, we were 171. Every single week following from, we wanted to be £1 less until the 27th of July. So £1, £1, £1, £1, £1, get the majority off, and then from there, £0.5 would get me to the end goal of £159. Now, I know what a lot of you guys are going to be thinking. Liam, that's not a massive difference. You said you lost 25 odd pounds, right? And you are kind of right, but you're also like, you need to look at the bigger kind of perspective, right? Allow me to enlighten those of you who are new to the channel. This right here is my first chart. So I had this one before this one, okay? And the starting point on that was £182, when actually I'd started at about 185, 6, The maximum I actually saw on the scale was 189. I just didn't put it in a video, right? But we started technically at 182 pounds. From there, week on week, we were going down at 2 pounds, 180, 178, 176, 175. So we followed the same principle of reducing the goal each week. Similar to this one, we started off losing £1 a week, then 0.5 pound a week. We started off losing £2 a week and then went down to £1. The reason being, I take a very sustainable approach, a very different approach to dieting than most people do. Even though I'm dieting, I enjoy a KFC, I enjoy a pizza, I enjoy cocktails. I do not let those things get in the way of what I want to do with my life. If I want to go for dinner with my girlfriend, I'm going to go. This is not a competition prep. This is me dieting to feel better, look better, and actually just, you know, have a reason and a goal to actually achieve, you know? That is why I do what I do. I'm not trying to get competition shredded. That is just on a complete different level that I'm just not there. I'm not ready yet, right? The time will come, but I'm not there yet. So this process really, if you think about it, for me, starts all the way back in March. The original goal was to get a little bit leaner for the photos at Body Power. I don't want to look like a fat fucker in the photos, right? So I was I was losing around about 82 to like about 12, 14 pounds. It was the goal at the time, right? Now I figured, hey, summer shredding came around. We may as well keep going. And we have. So we've gone from looking like this to looking like this. And it has been a very slow, steady, consistent process. And I'm very, very happy with the results. So over time, and this is of course natural, right? The goals kind of shifted. The original goal was the 15th of May, and that was the first Body Power, right? That, of course, is 2020. If you're watching this in the future, this is filmed in 2020, and nothing is normal, okay? That then got delayed until October 30th or 31st or something. That's now been cancelled. So the goals were originally kind of tailored around that, and the summer shredding competition just kind of went with it perfectly, and so we kind of rolled with it, you know? Oh, hot. So good though. But with what I just said in mind, you have to, you know, remember that it's a stupid idea. The sustainable approach that I do take, if you plan on taking that route, you just have to remember that it's gonna take time. You have to accept and face facts from day one that you're not gonna be shredded in 6 weeks. You're not gonna be shredded in 10 weeks. It's not a quick dip in and out of a 12-week competition prep. It's not a 14-week maximum prep, you know? It's gonna take 6 months. You have to allow 6 months rather than 6 weeks to get this kind of journey, if you like. But I would argue if you do things that way, then you change your body composition very, very slowly, so slowly to the point that even if you've been lifting for a couple of years, you can probably build muscle while in a deficit, because that deficit to lose weight that slowly allows you to maintain as much strength, maintain as much muscle mass, and actually build on top of that. That's what I have found from my personal experience anyway. If you are losing weight just for the sake of losing weight, then there is absolutely no point in doing a ridiculously hard crash diet for 6 weeks, crash diet for 10 weeks, and losing, like, you can look really good at the end of that. But then what do? You just binge and put it back on in 5 friggin' minutes because you've restricted yourself that much. Not gonna be getting competition shredded, however, I'm now gonna be entering the summer shredding online competition. It's all already done, it's all already paid for. This is actually like a book thing that you get when you pay the $15. July 19th is the final date for that. So you bet your ass I'm gonna enter on July 18th. Well, how naive were we all the way back in March that was filmed, early March, to think that the summer shredding competition would go ahead as usual and that gyms would not close and that the world would not be turned upside friggin' down. How naive were we? Anyway, that is the situation. Body Power has been cancelled twice. Summer shredding has been delayed to one particular date, which is October 11th. I had to think for a second. My personal entry date will be October 10th. I am taking every single second I have to bring the best physique that I've ever brought. In my personal opinion, in my professional opinion, and what I see in the mirror and pictures, etc., I feel like even right now, we look the best that we have ever looked. I don't think I've ever had this much mass, this sheer amount of mass, and been this body fat at the same time. You know, I've never looked this good, and I don't mind saying that. I feel like you should. If you work hard towards a goal, whatever that is, whether it's in school, at uni, or in a job, or in the gym, you know, if you work hard towards a goal and you get close to, or you've done the best that you possibly can, you should give yourself a little pat on the back. So with 4 weeks and just a couple of days leading to 10th of October, that will be my final summer shredding date. I'm excited. I'm excited to see what I'm going to look like for one, and I'm also excited to look back on this video in 2, 3, 4, 5 years time when I'm still doing whatever the hell I'm doing. I'm sure I'll be making videos one way or another. I'm excited to look back at this and think, look at him, you are happy with that? Seriously though guys, if it's one thing that I want you to take from this video, it is to not overcomplicate anything. Don't overcomplicate dieting, don't overcomplicate training, do the basics. What you wouldn't see friggin' Ronnie Coleman or Arnold Schwarzenegger reinventing the wheel trying to do this brand new exercise just because of social media, right? You would see them doing bent over rows, you would see them doing bench press, all that kind of stuff, but over and over and over again. Repeatedly, consistently, and to a high quality. Do the basics, do them well, and you will see progress, whether it's diet or training. So I look forward to showcasing this over the next 4 weeks. Stick around if you are new. Let me know what you would like to see next in the comment section down below. Thank you so much. If you have enjoyed this one, drop it a like, comment down below. Subscribe if you are new. Together, we will grow. Let's keep building that momentum, and I will see you in the next one.